Hey Dad, what you doing?
Hi son, I'm planting our garden.
What you planting?
Probably one of everything.
Have you prepared your soil yet?
What do you mean?
What's your pH?
What does that stand for?
Potential hydrogen.
That sounds dangerous.
No, Dad. pH is the balance of acids and bases in the soil. It's important for healthy plants.
Kind of like a pregnancy test.
No, Dad.
Where do I get my pH tested?
Virginia Tech Soil Lab can help you.
We'll go get my bucket and we'll dig some dirt.
No, Dad, it's not dirt, it's soil, and we need to go to the Virginia Cooperative Extension first and get a kit.
Let's go. Looks like we're here at the Extension office. Hi, my name's Billy. I'm here for a dirt box.
Oh, hi, Billy. Welcome to the Extension office. A dirt box? Golly.
To
You mean
test my
soil. You mean a soil testing
To
kit.
test my soil, a soil box.
Oh, golly, Moses. Let us find one. We got a little brochure you gotta fill out, plus the... Golly, do we have any soil boxes around here? Oh, hello, Kevin.
Hey.
Boy, are you Johnny on the
I
spot?
just need one. Hi, Steve.
Oh, hi.
I'm Billy.
Hey, Billy.
I brought my dirt box.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Dad, it's a soil box.
Oh, yes, a soil sample box. Well, you could have mailed this in
Well, thank you, but I really want to plant my garden today.
today. Well, can't get your results today, but if you provide an email address now, you could have it in about 48 hours.
Well, that's pretty fast.
So, not counting the weekend. So,
Well, thank you.
So, and I'm Steve Heckendorn.
Nice to
I
meet
manage
you.
the soil
Nice
testing
to
lab
meet you.
here at Virginia Tech.
Nice to meet
So,
you.
would you like to get an idea of the process that it
Thank
takes?
you.
First, bring the sample in your form into our setup room here, down in our preparation room in the basement. I got to check out a form, a sample, any necessary payment. We do everything in batches of 30 samples. We're a mass production lab, so trying to minimize individual handling. Full, we'll slide the trays into our dryer here, and if you do mail it in, it's a lot cheaper and lighter if you let it air dry first. But don't stick it in your oven or your microwave. We will add some heat down there, but we're mainly forcing air back and forth and work. We'll take these trays over here and we'll put it through our grinder. This will make a lot of noise, and this is like an upside down vacuum cleaner that sucks the dust away. And but it will just stainless steel slabs in there will spin around, break up the soil, those clods, those natural beds, and then we'll dump the soil onto the hand sieve and we'll just sieve it through. And the coarse fragments, stones, twigs that don't go through just get sieved and filtered into a waste bin. What's been air dried now and went through the 2mm mesh sieve goes back into the container. And it's nice when it looks like this. And then we gotta take our soil's been prepared, but we bring everything to a common denominator. So air dried, broken up, and sieved. And then we'll take 2 subsamples from that by scooping. So for the pHs, we'll take these white trays, again all in beakers, 30 sets of 30. And you take a good sweeping scoop of soil, tap it down, level it off, put it in there for the pHs. And then I'll just show you when we go back upstairs. And long trays, we take a small 4 cubic centimeter scoop for all the nutrients we're going to measure. So 4 cubic centimeters maybe is now representing maybe millions of pounds out in the farmer's field now. Your subsample is 10 cubic centimeters for the soil pHs in these white racks. So we do a 1-to-1 water solution pH probes on each of these. I'll move it over here so you can see the pH probes. And so you program this and ports, and then the buffer pH is the second pH after this to determine the buffering capacity of the soil, to really know how much lime, because around here with clay soils we'll have to add a lot more lime to raise the same amount of pH as opposed to like over in the coastal plain soil. So, and the other small subsample, the 4 cubic centimeters, was for the nutrients, to find out how much phosphorus, plant available phosphorus, do we have in the soil. It went into a long rack like this, a 3x10, still 30. Over there, we would add that dispenser puts out our dilute double acid extracting solution. Why this is any good is there's decades of research of showing what this pulls off, correlating it to plant response. It would just separate the solid and liquid phase. So we'll discard the solid phase at that point. It becomes, so what's the concentration of those 9 elements we want to report? And our next stop I'll show you is an instrument that will determine all 9 elements reproducibly in a part per million level in about a minute per sample. On these auto samplers, we use these ICP instruments to determine all 9 elements reproducibly in a part per million level within about a minute. So we can tell phosphorus is very low to give a good fertilizer recommendation when it is very low in the soil. We can also fairly accurately tell how high it is. This will pull the sample up into the solution, and it will go into a plasma, which has enough energy that will make like taking a trip to the surface of the sun. It will vaporize it, it will atomize it, excite outer electrons, and it will do like what we want fireworks to do on the 4th of July. To excite the thermal explosion of fireworks excites outer electrons, and when they cool back down, that's when we go ooh and all on fireworks, because like astronomers will use spectroscopy, because if you just burn sodium, you get yellow light. So when you separate the wavelengths that come off from this and goes into the optical part, you can tell what wavelength you're looking at, what elements you have. And it's proportional to the electrical current it generates is proportional to the concentration of that element. And similar to like even what digital camera now, there's a little solid state chip in there that transfers that photon light energy into an electrical current. And so it goes again from one computer to another and ends up being, you know, X amount of pounds per acre of phosphorus in your soil. And from there, it all goes from a computer and generates a recommendation.
Hey Dad, how's it going?
It's going great, and all thanks to you.
No Dad, there's no credit for me. It's for the Virginia Tech Soil Lab in the VCE.
Aren't they beautiful? And the deer won't eat them.